All right, it is Sunday, January 25th, 2026, and after just about 2 weeks of hecticness, travel, wild schedules, we are finally back to equilibrium. And what I mean by that is we woke up at 4:45 today, which is right around the typical time that we like to be at. And it is 7:23 p.m. and I am just about to get ready for bed. So we have reached the schedule that we like to be back on. And it's Sunday as well. It's always good to wake up before 5, before the sun on Sundays. And it's little things like that that just compound self-confidence, where today I was up early for a particular reason. We did a client shoot here in Phoenix at 6 a.m. is when it started. So I literally woke up, showered, finalized some of the hooks that we were going to do. Because it was like last minute on the schedule as well. So I was kind of scrambling a little bit because I had a lot of work to get done yesterday. But we started filming at 6 a.m., got 14 different videos. And just driving over, I arrived to the shoot at 5:58. So I was driving from about like 5:40 to 5:58. And like even on the highway, like you're seeing 1 or 2 cars in a big metropolitan city area. I mean, obviously around the outskirts in Scottsdale, but like just that it's an interstate that's always packed. And then when it's Sunday, bright and early, but not even bright, still dark, there's no one out there. And it's little things like that that make you go, oh wow, I actually am putting in the work to justify the goals and the prophecies that I'm putting out there that are going to happen for life, for business, for everything. We're actually working towards those. It's little things like that that build the self-confidence. It's days waking up at 10, 11 a.m. If, for example, sometimes it's warranted to sleep in. You'll see me wake up at 8 from time to time when I need to get that sleep. But like, for example, today, filmed from 6 to 8:30. 8:30, answered all of my messages, uploaded all the footage, organized all of it. 9:30 was out on a date. 11:45 was done with that and came back, sat down to work at 12 and got a bunch of deep work done. Like that, to me, was a really good Sunday. So yeah, overall, really solid morning. One of the things I didn't add down here for the lessons was like stacking that self-confidence. And I really like waking up early for that reason. Like if you say, hey, I want to get a lot done throughout the day, waking up early is a congruent behavior with getting stuff done. Got our classic 5 reach outs in, got our extra mobility in. Gonna do one more segment before we go to sleep tonight. Should still get to sleep still could get to sleep by 8:15. But mobility was to work out tomorrow morning at 6:15 is when I'm getting back. Tomorrow morning at 5:15, we're gonna be going for a run again. First one since Wednesday. Wednesday had a little bit of IT band pain walking around the last couple days, but today was good. So I'm going out for a 4-mile easy run tomorrow morning at 5:15 to see how we do. We'll be in the new shoes that have some arch support. We're also starting our meal plan tomorrow as well. So just overall dialing everything in. I'm very excited about it. We've got our studio getting dialed in tomorrow as well. We have a call with an interior designer that's going to help. Basically, we're doing a collab, and she's going to help set up basically like this wall right here, so I can jump on like here and do YouTube videos, take meetings, etc. That's going to be really cool. I've got a fitness trainer who's coming on to help me with my strength workouts, because right now I've just been running. Some of the reason why I'm having IT band trouble is because I've just been running. I haven't been doing any real like training workouts, and also dialing in my macros as well, exactly what to eat. 4 meals a day, 1 shake, so 2 big meals, 2 small meals, 1 protein shake, and basically I'm gonna get jacked and fast and swole and awesome at the same time is what the expectation is. I'm just kidding. But yeah, just dialing everything in, having coaches and advisors in place in areas that we want to improve. Deep work today was weekly planning and an updated onboarding for specialty clients that we're bringing on. I got this actually from my tax advisor. He took me through an onboarding process that was just legendary. Legendary, I would say it's legendary by my definition. I learned a lot of new things, and it was just a simple Google sheet where you just checked all of the boxes that you needed to, and you shared a screen. It was like, we're gonna talk about this, then we're gonna talk about this, then we're gonna talk about this, then we're gonna talk about this. So I created a version of that, and the unlock was that you create the onboarding for all contingencies, because not every client's the same. Not every client's going to go through the same onboarding, but we create the onboarding for maximum contingency. So like a client that we're flying out to, writing all the scripts for, fully revamping their social media and doing YouTube podcasts, etc. Like all possible contingencies, wardrobe, onboarded to all softwares, doing weekly coaching calls. And then you basically run them down the list of all contingencies. And then the clients who aren't on the biggest package, you say, oh yeah, we'll skip that. Don't have to worry about the itinerary because I'm not flying out. Yeah, we'll skip that. We're not writing the scripts. Yeah, we'll skip that. We're not managing the socials. So like opportunity to upsell as well. I just think it was a big unlock. So we worked on that today, as well as detailed colored the week in because we've got a big one tomorrow. So a lot of one-on-one calls with team members, which I'm excited about. The culture is starting to pick back up. I can feel it. And it's directly correlated to the inputs that I'll put in, which is okay for right now, but soon it won't be directly correlated to the inputs that I put in, but I basically always have to put in inputs. It's been a big realization. Lessons and notes. Dirty reps beat perfection. I had a reflection on this because I went on a date today, and it was the first like proper date that I've been on. Dude, I want to say in over a year, because I went out with one girl when I was in Scottsdale visiting here, and I wanted to like set up a date and see like what the people were like, have someone give me a tour of the town. I've met girls in the meantime, but they'd be like friendly double dates like with friends, but nothing. I don't think. I'd have to reflect back on this. Yeah, but either way, not something I do commonly, and I think it went well. Like logistically, I think it was planned very well. Didn't take a ton of time. I still got a lot of work done today, before and after. But one of the things I was reflecting on, even like with social media posts or with business, I've never regretted putting in the dirty reps beforehand where it like wasn't perfect, where it's just like you create the first version and then ship it and then iterate, like without having to perfect it beforehand. Like I'm not gonna be the perfect person to go on a date with before I go on a date. You go on a date, gather data points, reflect on that, okay, here's what went good. Here's what could have been better. Let's focus on what could have went better for next time, and then plug all of those holes. And then now you have a pretty solid system. So I was happy to go get a rep in today. I think it went well. And then in that same breath, it was good to kind of like extend the brain a little bit, go out on a date and just to like activate a new part of the brain that hasn't been used in a while. But it's hard to hit a target that you don't know exists. When you don't have that list of what you're actually looking for in the person, this is just me reflecting to myself. It's not something I'm saying you should or shouldn't do. I have no idea what I'm talking about at the end of the day. But it's hard to hit a target you don't know exists. So if I don't know what I'm looking for, it's hard to find what I'm looking for. And I find that that's the same when it comes to like video edits that I'll look for one of my channels or some of my short form content, or like people that you're hiring inside of the business. It's like, well, if you don't even fucking know what you're looking for, how is someone going to be able to fulfill exactly what you're looking for if you don't even know what you're looking for? Same thing with women, same thing with team members, and same thing with family, with friends, with life. If you don't know what you're looking for, it's going to be hard to get it. If I say I want to get jacked, for example, my fitness trainer, we first met when I was in North Carolina with one of our clients there who became really good friends with, and he introduced me to Jeff, who was also in North Carolina. And I told Jeff, I was like, I want to get super jacked. And he's like, well, getting super jacked to you, I bet means something different to me. I was like, to me, I'm thinking, oh, it's getting super jacked is obviously being able to run super fast while not looking like a cross-country twig. And that was what jacked means to me. What jacked means to him was like competing on stage at 240 pounds and being like shredded while being 240 pounds. That's not like, I'm not gonna nearly double in size. Like I want to be able to run marathon shirtless and like don't look like I'm a cross country guy. So yeah, it's important to know what you're looking for. Otherwise you're gonna have a hard time hitting it. So this is a Sunday recap right here. Lots of good lessons, lots of a diverse brain activation day, if you will. Maybe that's what I'll title this video. A diverse brain activation day. And then anybody who clicks this, what is this guy gonna talk about? If you made it to here, well, thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.